Back to school, it's right here around the corner, and immunizations are important for certain grade levels. You have to have immunizations before you go back. College students even have to have those immunizations. Dr. Todd Bell with Texas Tech Physicians is here to talk a little bit about that and one very important vaccine that you may not be aware of.
Yeah, so when we see college-age students, when we get any group of people into a small environment and they're spending a lot of time together, we have a risk of transmission of disease. Viruses and bacteria are very good at exploiting some of our social behaviors, so that if we have a group of kids in a college dormitory that are living together, there's certain things that are easier to be able to be passed along in settings like that. One of those is a certain type of bacteria that causes meningitis. Now, got a big long name, it's called Neisseria meningitidis, but the point of it is that it's a type of bacterial meningitis that can actually cause some real problems and actually can frequently be fatal. So it's something that's easily spread in the environment of Army barracks or college campuses. And so we actually try to make sure that those kids who are going into those environments are protected against this type of bacteria.
Okay.
Now, I do want to caution folks that the majority of meningitis, when we see it, is actually caused by viruses, which can be incredibly painful, can be very troublesome, but
yes,
usually are not life-threatening. They usually go away. On the other hand, bacterial meningitis, when we have that, for example, the type of meningitis that this particular vaccine prevents is something that has to be treated with antibiotics and sometimes for a very extended period of time, and can be a life-threatening problem.
Okay. Now, you mentioned college students and Army barracks, but this is also, is this a vaccine that younger kids going into grade school, middle school, high school can get as well?
So it's something that's actually recommended for kids starting in adolescence.
Okay.
And it's actually available. You can get it at pharmacies. You can get it typically at the local health department. Honestly, the primary care physician is usually going to have that, and that's a great place to go because they're also going to have all of your vaccination records.
Right.
And being able to keep track of those, a lot of parents don't think about until they're being asked when their child's going off to college about where is that shot record that I've been carrying around for the past 18 years.
Right.
Well, if you get those vaccines at your primary care physician, or if you at least let your primary care physician know that you've had those vaccines, then they'll have a copy of that shot record for you too.
All right, thank you, Dr. Bell. And remember, school is starting. There are certain grade levels that have to have those immunizations before they start to school. Check with your primary care physician. Thank you, Dr. Bell.
You bet, thank you.